Well, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the International Farmer. It's the 19th of April, 2022. We got a lot going on. We got the 1.4 patch update to Farm Sim 22. We also got Precision Farming DLC is now available. And along with 1.4 comes new equipment. And we got just a handful of mods, mostly from Giants today on the mod hub. So we're not going to go into depth on precision farming. I'm going to make a separate video on that, but we are going to cover the new tools that came with the update. So let's start off with this big bad boy here, new massive tractor that has been added. This is the CLAAS XERION 5000, 4000, and TRAC VC. All right, we'll take a look at that first. It's a beast of a tractor here. So let's go into, it's going to be in your large tractors category. You'll scroll all the way down here and you'll see her sitting right here. There she is. Costs $409,500. Horse range between 480 and 530 horsepower. CVT transmission. 930 liter fuel tank. 31 miles per hour. Weighing 16.4 ton. This is a big beast right here. We got Trailborg with the TRAC VC. Twin wheels. We got Michelin with TRAC and twins. We have Continental with TRAC and twins. Midas with TRAC and twins. BKT with TRAC and twins. Redestein also with the twins. And then we got the TRAC TS, which I think looks beautiful. Isn't that lovely? All right, we do have a Euro version, which you'll see the European warning signs, or you can go to American back here once your US set up. Then we have additional weights. Look at the weights you can add to this thing right here. Keep an eye on this area. You ready? There's your 200, 600, 1,000, 1,400, 1,800, 2,200, 2,600, 3,000, and then 3,400 max. So you can put a ton of weight on the rear end there. Attacher type, we got standard. We got 1,800 front weight, 18 and a quarter, 2,200, 2,600, 3,000, 3,400, and then back to a 3-point. Look at the weights on this thing. Nice. Get this thing. So now it weighs 23.4 ton with the weights on the front and the rear. You could use that to roll over your bunker silo. All right, engine setup, we got 480, 530, and back to 480. Aceria Pro Compact, that's going to be part of the Precision DLC. All the tractors in the game, this can be added to it. So if you look up top here, it's right there. And it also puts sensors on your mirrors. And this is for all in-game tractors. And we'll just cover it real quick right now. The Aceria Pro Compact detects the real nitrogen demand of your crops. While driving with the sensor over your field, you'll get more precise information of the nitrogen that is required. With this information, the fertilization will be more accurate and results in a higher yield. Compared to the Aceria Pro Active, the sensor can only be used in the daytime. So you can't use it in the nighttime. But yeah, pretty sweet. So that, like I said, we'll cover all that precision farming stuff on a different video. But there's one of your first tools there. And then we're going to take a look at the Jungheinrich ETV 216i, which is a reach lift. It's a forklift reach lift, side drive. Look at this thing. Isn't that cool? I'm looking cool, man. Get it started up. It is battery powered. And it is on right now. Does have a little beacon on top. Here's your interior view. Pretty cool, pretty cool. I'll show you just how high this bad boy can go. Got quite the reach on it. There we go. Full height there. Can also go forward, backward, and you can move the forks in and out. Pretty cool. Little horn on it. And shut her down. Pretty cool. And there is no options in that, but it will be in your forklift category. Costs $39,500, 24 horsepower CVT transmission, 22 kilowatts of power, 8 miles per hour, weighing 3.5 ton. Like I said, there is no customizations, but a pretty nice little add-on to the game. Pretty cool. I like it. Very nice. All right, next up we're going to take a look at a bunch of tools. We're not going to get too crazy with those. Here's one of them. This is the Salek AKP-122, and we got it hooked up to one of the in-game tractors here, the New Holland. And this would be perfect for your orchard work, going in between the rows there. Yeah, we'll take a look at all those tools real quick. So the first one, let's see, we'll go into mulchers. We got the Salek MUL-1000. This is going to cost $18.50. This is all new stuff added to patch 1.4. You're going to need 12 horsepower, 140 on the weight, 1 meter working width, and it's a mulcher. Can be used to crush the crop stubble and would mostly work in your grape orchards here. All right, so we got that new tool. We also have in the plows section, we have the PN2-300, also the Salek brand. This is going to require 12 horsepower, weighing 172 kilogram, a half a meter working width. Are you kidding me? At 7 miles per hour. This is a plow, and a very ridiculously small one that I doubt anybody's going to use. But there you go. It's something new. Big attacher type or small. I guess that depends on the size of the tractor. What a waste. All right, next, cultivators. Nothing new in that section, but we do have a new disc harrow, the TB-100. It's going to cost $1,800, and again, we have a big or small attacher type. 12 horsepower, 170 on the weight, 1 meter working width at 11 miles per hour. I don't mind small farming, but that's a little ridiculous. That's a little too small right there, Daddy. I'm just saying. All right, next up after that is power harrows. Nothing new there. Subsoilers, we got the Salek AKP-122. That's what I have attached to the blue New Holland. That's going to cost $650. It's a subsoiler. It can replace plowing. You can use that instead of plowing. Requires 10 horsepower, 110 on the weight, 1.2 meter width. Oh, my goodness. And again, we got big or small attacher type. All right. And then I think that's it on the 1.4 equipment that has been added. All right, so now we can take a look at... Oh, I forgot about this little guy. Yep, we got this little trailer here, the ANS-1900. This is very tiny, but it's good for hooking up to all that Antonio Carrera DLC equipment. All of that can hook up to this super easily. It's going to be right here. Costs $3,500. Hauls 1,600 liters at 350 on the weight, and it can haul pretty much everything in the game. Let me wait for it to scroll to the right. I don't know if it hauls grapes. Yeah, it doesn't look like it hauls grapes. Well, that's poopy. It hauls olives. Everything but grapes. They could have just let it haul some grapes. I mean, come on, jeez. All right, so we got all that out of the way. Now we'll check out some of the new equipment for the Precision DLC. You won't see this unless you download the Precision DLC, I think. But I'm not 100% sure. I mean, I imagine you're only going to get this stuff with the Precision DLC installed because that's what it's made for. So let's take a peek at that. We have the John Deere sprayer, which is going to be under your sprayers. It's going to be all the way at the end. The R732i power spray. It's going to cost $52,500. And yeah, right there it says Precision Farm DLC mod. So you won't see that unless you have Precision Farming activated. All right, it's going to hold 3,360 liters of liquid fertilizer or herbicide, 3.8 ton on the weight, 28 meter working width at 7 miles per hour. We do have trail board, standard and narrow. We You got Michelin with standards, Continental with standard, Midas, Vredestein, and then Trailborg. See and spray is an option, no or yes. If you put on yes, with this configuration, each nozzle of the sprayer will only turn on while there are actual weeds below the nozzle. With that, you may use 90% less herbicide, reducing costs and protecting the environment. And you can put your license plate on the back only, which will be right up here below the John Deere logo. Built-in beacon on top. And when you do see and spray, if you don't have see and spray, it's just a sprayer. So why would you not want that on there, man? That's gonna utilize your money and only spray what's needed. Pretty cool. And we do have that hooked up to the John Deere here. And like I said, all your in-game tractors have the option to put the Aceria Pro Compact sensors on your mirrors. And it also puts a little monitor on top there. And that's just gonna, in the daytime, which most of us farm in the daytime, that'll observe the field status and everything you need to know, which is cool. Sensors everything. All right, so we covered that. Then over here, we have these two new attachments. We have the Seria Pro Active. That's the sensor that you want to go across your fields with. And then we have the Asserious Scout, which actually takes ground samples. So you, just depending on the size of the field, you'll take a certain amount of samples and then send it to the laboratory, and it'll come back letting you know what your field status is in. And then once you have that info, that plays a part in your spraying, your slurry, your nitrogen and pH levels for lime, all that good stuff. And like I said, we will cover that on a different video, but let's take a look at the actual new tools here. So that stuff's going to be found under miscellaneous. So here's your Scout. And like I said, that's going to cost about $17,000. This is the part that takes your ground sample. It's going to weigh 260 kilogram. And then we got the Proactive Precision Farm and DLC mod. A crop sensor. You can measure the real nitrogen uptake of the crop to apply more precise fertilizer rates. That's going to cost $23,900, weighing 150 kilogram, and you can operate it at 11 miles per hour. Now, since this is on the front of the tractor, you can have weights added to it. You got a 600 weight, 750, 1,000, 1,500, 2,500, and then back to standard with just your little wheel rack. But yeah, pretty cool. You can use it as a weight too if you're doing other chores on the farm and want to, do all the, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's right. But pretty cool. A lot of new stuff. All right, now we're going to cover the actual mods that came out today. We actually didn't have a whole lot come out, which is good because there was all this stuff to cover as well. So, first up, we're going to take a look at the Anderson Group A950. This is by Giant Software. It's a forage mixer wagon, blends silage, hay, mineral feed, and straw into TMR, total mixed ration that can be fed to the cows. It's going to cost you $60,000. Anderson is the brand. You'll need 180 horsepower to operate it. It holds almost 30,000 liters of TMR, or whatever, what you're mixing. It weighs 10.6 ton. And like I said, you can put mineral feed, hay, silage, forage, straw, all, different things to mix up and make TMR. In the options, we just have a license plate option. And that'll be on the back, right underneath the chute there. Look at that. That's nice. I love TMR mixers. That's my favorite. One of my favorite parts of the game. All right, then we have the Armatrak 1104 by Giant Software. This is a new little tractor here. It's going to cost you $80,500, 110 horsepower, manual plus power shift transmission, 165-liter fuel tank, 24 miles an hour at 4.8 ton. It's the Armatrak brand, as you can see. And we do have Trailborg with standard, wheel weights, wide with the weights, narrow tires, narrow rear twins, rear twin regular, and twins on the front and back to standard. Michelin. And we got Continental, Midas, and BKT's even in there. And so is Vedistan. I think all we were missing was Nokian, and there it is, Communal. And then back to Trailborg. We do have, like I said, every single tractor. And hopefully modded tractors will have this option, but that's something modders might have to work on. The Seria Pro Compact Edition to have your sensors on there. And like I said, nobody has to do this. Some people might think this is built into the game. Precision farming is only a DLC mod. So if you don't activate it, you can just continue farming the way you were if you don't even want to mess with this stuff. But if you're looking for something new and more intense as far as just farming in general for quality of farming, then that's why you would want to try out that DLC. You can change the rim color to white or red, and then license plates, front or just back only is an option. There you go. And there you go, new tractor there for you. Alright, next up after that is going to be the Vadistad Tempo VTP V8 FH2200. Chase. Alright, this machines are used to seed crops like wheat, barley, canola. Wheel weights on the tractor are recommended for use, and then we got additional tank to increase the capacity of your tools. So the actual seeder itself, 150 horsepower, can hold 696 liters. But if you add this to it, you get an additional 2,200 liters. So of course you would want to attach that. 1.9 ton, 6 meter working width at 10 miles an hour, and it does all these crops here. Corn, sunflower, soybean, sugar beet, and cotton. Interesting. And then this holds fertilizer and seed. No options on this. What you see is what you get. And same with this attachment as well. There you go. Very lovely, eh? All right, after that, we got the Nederland Monopil eDrive 224. And that is also by Giant Software. Planters are a special type of seeder. They're used for crop like maize, sunflower, soybeans, wheat, all that good stuff right there. It's got 145 horsepower is what you need. Holds 1,000 liters, 2.8 ton, 12 meter working width at 9 miles per hour. And again, it does corn, sunflower, soybean, sugar beet, and cotton. It's going to cost $119,000. Well, I'll be done. Not bad. Not bad. Then after that, we have the Pottinger Aerosem 3002 Lion 303. That's another planter here, another seeder. Does your wheat, barley, canola, all that other good stuff there. 165 horsepower, 1,250 liter, 1.4 ton on the weight, 3 meter working width at 7 miles per hour. And it can hold seeds. Costs $41,000, man. There are no customizations to it. That is by Giant Software as well, yes. And then the Line 303 requires 90 horsepower, 1.4 ton, 3 meters. This is a cultivator, so you can attach this to that. I'm thinking that can go with this. Or you can put, you can attach this to the front, cultivate, and then seed behind you. So, it'd be like a double whammy. Yeah, double whammy. All right, then we got the Anderson Group A700, which is just a little smaller than the first TMR mixer we looked at. This is $49,500, 150 horsepower required, 23.8 thousand liters, and weighs 7.8 ton. Again, this is to make TMR. So the first one had 3 cutters, hold almost 30,000. This one's a little under 24,000 liters with 2 cutters on it. All right, then we have the Damcon PL10. No, we don't. My bad. That's not for cross-platform. All right, I think we just covered all the cross-platform stuff. All right, let's go take a look at the updates for today. All right, we'll head over there real quick. All right, let's take a look at some of the updates. Today we have an update on the Crescetto SPL pack right here. And in the changelog, we got added stainless steel version. All right, so now you got a new look to it, it looks like. That's by DD Mod Passion. We also got an update to the Amazon Pantera 4502 sprayer. In the changelog, we got small license plate adjustment, added another working light, and small interior adjustment. We also have an update to the Frigo DT25. In the changelog, we have updated particle animation and fixed collisions. That's also by DD Mod Passion. Other than that, that's all for the updates. Let me see if there's any placeables today. Yeah, no placeables. That's going to cover everything. Like I said, I'm going to try to make a video explaining precision farming a little way more in depth so everybody kind of understands it, because there's a lot to it, and we'll cover it all here sometime this week so we all can grasp what it involves. But yeah, pretty cool DLC, the precision farming, lots of new Giants equipment on the Mod Hub, and the 1.4 patch update. Hope you enjoyed everything we covered today. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one. It's the International Farmer signing off. Have a good day, everybody.